Hello guys, in this video let's discuss about late fee for delay in filing GSTR-9 and GSTR-9C. Do you know how late fee is calculated if GST annual returns are filed late? Let's understand the correct late fee structure along with practical examples. Late fee for GSTR-9. As per CGST Act, if GSTR-9 is not filed within the due date, late fee is charged per day of delay. The late fee is Rs 200 per day, that is 100 CGST and 100 SGST, subject to a cap of 0.5% of turnover in the state or union territory, that is 0.25% of CGST and 0.25% of SGST. However, a notification dated 31st March 2023 is notified for late fee based on turnover, and such late fee is as follows. If the aggregate turnover is below 5 crore, then the late fee will be 50 per day, that is 25 CGST and 25 SGST. This late fee is capped at a maximum of 0.04% of turnover in state or union territory. If the aggregate turnover is above 5 crore and up to 20 crore, then the late fee is 100 rupees per day, that is 50 rupees CGST and 50 rupees SGST. However, this late fee is maximum capped at 0.04% of turnover in state or union territory. If the aggregate turnover is above 20 crore, then this late fee is 200 per day, that is 100 CGST and 100 SGST. This late fee is capped at a maximum of 0.5% of turnover in state or union territory. Then what about late fee for GSTR-9C? There is no separate late fee prescribed for GSTR-9C. However, as discussed previously, when GSTR-9C is mandatory, then annual return filing is treated as complete only when both GSTR-9 and 9C are filed. Therefore, even if GSTR-9 is filed on time but GSTR-9C is filed after the due date, late fee continues till the date of filing of GSTR-9C because the return is still considered incomplete. Now, let's understand the above provisions with the help of an example. Let's consider turnover of a taxpayer is Rs 8 crore. So, GSTR-9C is mandatory. Due date, as you all know, it is 31st December. GSTR-9 is filed on or before 31st December. However, GSTR-9C is filed, let's assume, on 3rd January. What is the implication? Annual return is treated as filed only on 3rd January as GSTR-9C is mandatory in this case. Late fee applies for these 3 days of delay. Since turnover is above 5 crore but below 20 crore, late fee is Rs 100 per day, that is 50 CGST and 50 SGST as per the notification. Let's discuss another example. In this example, let's consider the turnover of the taxpayer as Rs 3 crore. So, as the turnover is below 5 crore, the taxpayer is not required to file GSTR-9C, he is only required to file GSTR-9. Let's assume that GSTR-9 have been filed within due date, that is before 31st December. Even if GSTR-9C is filed voluntarily after 31st December, no late fee is applicable in this case. So, remember, late fee applies only until the complete annual return is filed. Above Rs 5 crore of turnover, do not delay GSTR-9C thinking only 9 matters. Plan early and avoid penalty. Stay tuned to SBK Tax Classes for practical GST learning.